don't know. Chat's all borked though. And I have an echo. Fucking fantastic. Let's see if that fixes my echo. No, still have an echo. What the crap? Well, it is what it is. I'll live. Hopefully you guys don't hear that echo too. Dr. Poopa. So we're gonna try something a little bit different. Oh, DB Cannabis. What's good? I can actually see some sort of chat. Let's see if this works. Hopefully the you can't hear my echo. Hopefully. So, I gotta get my Twitch hours in so that I can keep up my forward march of Twitchery. So we're gonna try a little gaming multi-stream thing. First, I think we gotta smoke a joint. A little joint or something. It's going, man. It's going. Dog's been chasing bears. Except I think I dropped my weed, yo. Oh, there it is. All right, good. As long as I don't have an echo on your end. For some reason, I can hear myself lagged out in my headphones, but if it works for you, it works for me. I probably have some settings set up weird. My dog's going crazy. There's bears. I was on Fumador's show last night and got called out for having guns and crack on the stream because I jumped up in the middle of it and had to go brandish my rifle at some bears. Oh, we're finishing up PK week in the 1000 Sunny. We're getting ready to set up the slaughtered calf in. All the pots are in. All the irrigation systems in. Lights are hung. Accoutrements hung. I'm just waiting to put in the plants. So we had spread for dinner. If anybody follows me on Instagram, I made a post to my story. If you're curious about what spread is, it's something that I make for my kids and family from time to time, though it is not something that's traditionally that would be eaten by people who are not incarcerated. It's kind of a jailhouse specialty. Oh, yep. I did a live without telling her. She was in there doing homework. Hey, baby. You're welcome to dip out and join me for a minute. I just wanted to get some Twitch time in and go water my plants. Technically, if I have a game up on stream, that counts as gaming. I don't know if I actually have to play it. The lights are going to be coming on in the Sunny in just a minute. There's my lighter. Oh, how do I... Oh, I have to use arrows because I have dual windows open. So anyway, we're making spread. Reminds me of jail. I got a new update for Prison Architect a little while ago and thought I'd fire that up. Fire this up. Well, I'm going to water the plants. I'll be in shortly, honey. Might spend the whole night out here. Too damn cold. There went the lights. Let's see. Oh, my camera's falling. Oh no. Here, let's switch that over. You guys can watch me go do some watering. There's a better angle. Oh. After crawling around on the floor, that was fun. Yeah, week 5's nice. That's when it starts to get there. I made a post earlier. I was like, finally looking like plants I might want to actually smoke. Oh. So, yeah, my joint went out. So yeah, you may have noticed I was hand watering like a caveman, but I was not happy with how my blood tubs were behaving, and so I decided to make a snap decision as they were getting kind of heavy. I said, you know what, I don't want to deal with this halfway through a flower run. I'm just going to switch them to hand water now. Ride out the last 4 weeks or so. It'll be fun. They were on automatic for the first 4 weeks of their lives, but I had one Astro chimp in there that was kind of struggling, and then I had some pH drift, and I was not enjoying it. So I decided to start over and just drain to waste. And I think for my next build, it's all going to be drain to waste and push on with that drain to waste thing from there. Let's see. Probably start putting down some paving stones first. People got to get in here, don't they? I also like to asphalt the delivery area for some reason, and the garbage area, just so shit doesn't get nasty. Nobody wants their garbage sitting on grass. Except, is it? Yeah. What are you running in there, DB? Mr. Smelling Gassy. Ooh. Speaking of gassy, I've been smoking on this tire fire lately. Woo. Go with that little Deftones Belching Beaver Phantom of the Bride. I'll have to go look at this later. Allegedly, this is streaming on both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all simultaneously somehow. And I'm not quite sure how the quality looks. But we'll find out. Ooh, Rift and Obi-Wan. Ooh, some Heatas. That's the Astro Chimp that I'm running. It's got that Rift in it. And it's got the real heavy Rift curl in the leaves. Yeah, that's what I like. That GG with the lemon gas. The Astro Chimp is that's my brand. Gassy, gluey. If I could get some of this tire fire in there, that'd make me a happy camper. Let's see, brick or concrete? I think we'll go with concrete. It's gonna need to be at least 11 by 11, I think. We get to add another wing on that later. Start out with these kind of 11 by 11 blocks. Yeah, the chimp got sticky before anything else. The wedding cake's coming in strong now. It was a little slow to start, but I'm happy with how it's finishing up. Oh, these buildings require entrances. Probably turn that back on 2 cents. Yeah, I ran the Rift before too. The Vader OG I like a lot as well. The Jawa Pie, I got a pack, but I failed to thrive, man. It was operator error on my part, or just a heat wave, or what? But I fucked them up. The whole plant just started and then died. They damped off before they even had a chance to come out the soil. It's sad. I almost cried. Okay, doors. Oh, walls and doors. There we go. They moved them. They have their own menu now. Holy shit. There's more doors than they ever had. This is hell of an update. That's a good saturation, man. At 30 inches. But that 650R still got a real tight pattern too. Yeah, I can't wait to get that Diablo cracking. I feel like the world's biggest loser for not having freaking gotten it going already. A little slow. Anyway, let's see. Allow those guys in there. And this is a staff door. Anyways, there's an airlock in there. Yeah, it's nice. Is that a 4x4? 4x4? 4x4-ish. That's why I'm gonna stick that Diablo in. It's about 52 by 58 or something like that. Almost 5 by just a little over 4. Though there is a shimmy aisle down one side, so I can reach in and see. That's interesting. Feminized. The only feminized that I would think about grabbing up right now, and if you would care for a recommendation of any kind, cement shoes. I got an S1 right now that I think they're only like $80 a pack. That's one I've been wanting to run for a long time. Me like a long time. All packs. Where's that? Oh, utilities is at the own tab. We need power. Power there. The main water pump being up inside the prison. Cult Classic Seeds, CCS. Let's see, I can probably... Will it let me pop a chat out? No. It's read only. Jeez. I can't pop into a chat, but hold on, I'll send you a link on Insta or something. Actually, let me pull up a link. And Cement Shoes is one of his older strains. It's an older strain, so but it checks out. I think he's got a couple of. There's like a cement slippers. There's a couple of different ones I think he's got now. Let me find I'm pretty sure he's got an S1. Stop. Where is it? His website has a link to a reputable dealer. You know how that kind of shit gets. We're like, oh yeah, this site says they got them. Do they really have them, or are they? And because he's no longer doing, well, not no longer, but has not released filial line in a minute on that one. I think it's only Fems. It's through Old Faithful Seed Bank. That's what it is. Hit the share button. Copy that link. Are you thinking purple for bag appeal or purple for your own chits and giggles. Shit's blowing up. I pick up my phone and fucking wait. I've messaged you on IG before, DB. There you are. I sent you a link. Yeah, potency and purple. That's the thing, isn't it? Most of the really purple ones out there. I don't know, you get a good GDP. You'll get some purple, and you'll get good potency. It's not going to be like something like Ninja Fruit, where it's like purple core, or Mimosa, or Trop Cookies or something. Though I haven't run Trop Cookies yet, and I've only smoked it a couple of times. But from what I've heard, Trop Cookies is probably another one of those. I don't know. For bag appeal, the Ninja Fruit was probably the purplest shit I've ever grown, and I think Ninja's still got that on Dojo. I don't know. There's color that looks nice when you're growing it, and then there's color that like sticks it out all the way through dry, cure, and right up to the end. Ninja Fruit's one of those, except it's a haze, so it's like really racy. If you're into some daytime smoke, it's got a nice flavor. There's some good phenos out there. There's a grape one. There's a grapefruit one. I like the kind of grapefruitier, less purple with good purple tints, but not like solid purple buds. You can see them at some of my old. Dude, that was, as far as a genetically purple strain that was just purple every time you ran it. I had one pheno that was like royal purple to the point where like when you cured it up it looked black. Yeah, Ninja's funny shit. His Twitch is where it's at. That's part of why I'm like multi-streaming right now, and I wanted to make sure Twitch has some really, you gotta hit certain metrics with them, so I figured I'd boot up a little video game and spend a little time pushing Twitch metrics while I watered some plants. And, apparently, ignored my old lady. I probably gotta get in there in a minute and go give Mom a kiss, but yeah, definitely. If there's anything you got to chat about or ask about or whatever, you're always. Animal cookies is alright. I've not run that one, but I've seen it run. I've seen it live as well as like cured and smoked. So I've never seen a really super purple, though it does get a little bit of that tinge, especially if you drop temps. I mean, that's a lot of it. Do you add CO2 or drop temps at all? Because I'm pushing and I've always probably pushed in here. I didn't used to have a meter. I used to do it the old calculated way, where you do math of how many cubic feet of your sealed room and how much allowance for leakage and how much rate of flow you have, plus what the plants should be eating with the amount of light that they're getting. There's a whole method to the madness of calculating out liquid CO2 injection works. You don't have to have a meter, but these days I have a meter that's digital control on a burner, so it's just 1200 all the time. Hits 900. Nope, kicks on. Hits 13. Starts yelling at me. Too high. Exhaust kicks on. I'm like a repository of a billion old strains. Oh, the joint's getting short. It's just me and you. Thank you for checking it out. Hey, if you're on Twitch, go shoot me a follow on Twitch. Mr. Doober over there too. Same everywhere. Yeah, if you're pushing as much PPFD as you say you got, 1,000 in the plus in the center, 900 on the edges, you should really be adding some CO2, and you could probably add CO2 and then smash that light down, or turn it up. Is it already up? Do you have it to maximum? No, it's 630. So is that full wattage for those? The 650R only goes up to 630. It doesn't go to 650, does it? 630 something. That's max though. I don't know. I don't have all the numbers in my head like I used to. Anyhow, if you're pushing 1,000 PPFD, you could definitely benefit from adding carbon, especially if your VPD's on point and everything else is. Oh, so there is one more click. You've got one last tick. Yeah, if you got CO2 and your VPD's dialed in, yeah, you can really you'll benefit from some chunk. In fact, it's in my experience the only way you can get a little closer to the chunk you get from like HPS lights. Because I hate to say it, HPS grows some fist size. I mean, like donks, and you're not gonna really. I still haven't seen. They have more density. They throw more weight. They're frostier. They're terpier. They're faster. They're more efficient. They're everything except for some strange reason that I can't 100% quantify. Sun and HPS lights, or CMH, or other metal halides. There's no such thing as too intense until the plants start freaking out, especially with LEDs. If you're burning tips and they're like turning white. I saw somebody post. What fucking light company was that today? Some actual official light company was like, look at this bag and bud, our light. Oh, it was Aries. It was Aries. Avicii LED. I haven't. There's so many new companies in the game right now. So this Avicii LED was like, look at this bitch in Budweiser, and it was totally LED bleached, white, just powder. And I'm like, wow, did you guys really share that? It's like I had not realized that your light spectrum was too intense. That it probably shouldn't have been that close, or up that high, or if you're talking about having the most dialable, awesome, tunable. Yeah, if you don't have brown tips and you're feeding, you're doing it wrong. I think that you should be murdering the plants just a little bit, really pushing them to the edge of what they'll tolerate. Even in soil, I think a good super soil mix is going to approach that as well. You're gonna see slight signs of maybe end-tox during veg and bushy plants that explode when they flower, and they have little burnt tips and shit too. You see those guys that mix like the build-a-soil packs? I see brown tips there too. I don't care how many worms you got. All right. I'm dropping frames. This stream has got to be low quality. This is a low rent town. But thanks for hanging out, DB, and providing a wonderful, enriching conversation and a back and forth and something to make content. I mean, I'm just here showing up for people. I missed Monday. I feel bad. Life happens. It got like freezing cold, and we had a bunch of family shit going on. But we're getting there. And I'm tuning things up. I'm shooting more videos, and I'm working on more process stuff. Getting more plants loaded. I got clones to take first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Mama happy. Night, Chief.